And hello, welcome back to another episode of Fliptown, the Lone Gun Solo Campaign. And I'm Wakasm. How's everybody doing today? We are here. We're at the end. We are in chapter 12, the last chapter of the Lone Gun campaign for Fliptown. It's been a long journey. I've been prioritizing it the past few weeks so I could kind of finish it and commit to finishing the campaign that we started, I don't know how long ago, over a year ago. I don't think it's been 2 years, but I think it's been at least a year. Playing it on and off once a month. I'd have to go back and look at the timestamp. So if you've been following me along this journey, I appreciate you. If you're new, maybe because of the new Kickstarter, maybe I'm showing up in your search feeds. Probably not. I don't have a lot of followers or subscribers, but I have some. I'm getting up there. I'm almost at my 300 subscriber goal for the month, the year, I guess. That was our first goal that we set for ourselves when we started doing this, and we're almost there. So some housekeeping. If you are new or been following along, I've been giving away copies of the print and play version of this game to people who commented on previous entries. And for chapter 11, there is not a winner because all the winners previously commented and no new people stepped up to comment. So womp womp. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to give away today, or I don't have anything to give away for chapter 11. But chapter 12, there will be a prize. So at the very end of this video, I will post a hashtag like I have in the last 3 videos. And if you are interested in, throwing your hat into the ring to win a free copy of Fliptown, just comment the hashtag and I will pick a winner on a future video. Might not be a Fliptown video, or maybe I'll have to do one more Fliptown video after just to give it away. But yeah, that's okay. That's what happens. If I was bigger, there'd be more entries. So anyway, let's get started with this chapter and where we are currently. So last time we finished a few points short of getting 2 legendary points, which means that for this last chapter, we will be starting with our power as the stranger, which, works out. We are playing on hard, so I would have needed to get 90 points or higher, and I only got 87. I could have easily, well, not easily, but I probably could have gotten 90, but some mistakes were made, played a little bit too loose and miscalculated. It's what happens when you play. But so far, it's been a fun journey. And today we are going to move on to chapter 12 and see if we can get it done. I don't know if this is going to be any harder. I don't know what's in store for us for this last chapter. So I guess what we are going to do is get started and see how it goes. And I guess before I continue, I'll do one other thing. And that is to just say a quick thank you to my couple patrons out there who've been supporting me for a while. You know who you are. Kumagoro, who always spots every mistake that I make. I appreciate you. And you too, Sloth Bear. Again, when I started this, I expected 0 support, and I've been getting a little bit of support. And who knows, maybe I can grow that support more with more videos and more games played. But back to the story. Actually, I gotta hide this before I forget. But I did want to say thank you because you guys have, been supporting me throughout all this. All right, let's get started with chapter 12, what we're going to be doing, and
Chapter 12.
Let's get started.
The Desperado's Dilemma. You sidle up to the saloon bar to celebrate your recent success in the mine, ordering a whiskey with a raise of your finger and nod to the barkeeper. Out of the corner of your eye, you get a glimpse of a familiar shadow moving in. "Buy you a drink, Sheriff?" you ask in a slightly perturbed tone. "Truth be told, I should be the one buying," he replies earnestly, causing you to raise a suspicious eyebrow. "What gives? You've had it out for me ever since I got here." "Well, let's face facts. You're not exactly a model citizen," he says with a snort. "But if there's one thing I've learned, it's that a straight aim can outweigh a crooked heart any day." You sip on your whiskey, not too quick to respond. "Guess what I'm trying to say, stranger, is we're not all that different, you and I. And if you ain't opposed to the notion, I've got a proposition for you." He slams a deputy badge down on the counter. "It's all come down to this. The biggest decision you've faced since arriving. On the one hand, the sheriff has just extended you an offer of redemption, a chance to leave behind your outlaw past and ride on the side of justice. Looks like he finally realizes your resourcefulness could make you a stronger ally than enemy. But, unbeknownst to him, the Red Sash Gang has also approached you, beckoning with promises of wealth, power, and endless adventure. Seems your unique skills would be an ideal fit for their outfit, too. Out here in the Wild West, the line between right and wrong blurs like the shifting desert sands. Which side will you choose?"
Okay. So I'm going to have to choose between being a sheriff or joining the Red Sash Band. Let's see. Let's see what that actually means from a gameplay level. Okay. Why am I all over the place today? There we go. I swapped some buttons around and now I'm pressing everything incorrectly. All right, so chapter 12 setup. Before you begin, gain your starting resources along with 3 stars. Okay, so we are starting with 4 money, right? Yeah, 4 money, 2 gold. Whoops. All over the place today. 4 monies, 2 gold. But we have to start with 3 stars. Not wanted, actually. Am I reading that right? Along with 3 stars. Okay. Then, immediate action required. If you don't have the pack mule, you must leave any 2 items of your choice behind. We have the pack mule. You may not play with any of these. Play with these items this game. Okay, so that's all the pack mule does, is the same thing it did last time. I thought it would do more, but it's fine. All right, law of the land. Each turn, if you choose the deputy badge and gain wanted, cross out 1 star regardless of how much wanted you gain. Okay. Each turn, if you chose the red sash and do not gain any wanted, cross that 1 star. Okay, so we go down the sheriff path. We want to do everything to avoid getting wanted. And if we go with the red sash gang, we want to avoid all the things that don't give us wanted. All right. You choose the deputy badge, end each of the 3 rounds with no wanted. Okay. If you choose the red sash, have 20 or more wanted at any point during the game. Cross that wanted does not count towards this goal. All right, so interesting. So I feel like my heart says I want to become a deputy, but I feel like gameplay wise, I wanna do the red sash. I feel like the red sash. I mean, so the way I've been playing is I've been going to the Badlands a lot. I feel like if I take the deputy badge, I'm gonna want to go to a hotel this game and play it safe. Probably like maybe not go down the mines too much, or definitely not do the Badlands too much. But I feel like the red sash, from a pure gameplay point of view, is going to be easier and also easier to score higher. Well, I guess we should probably look at the item first and see what it does. Maybe that will sway me one way or the other. All right. Red sash. Once per game, you may bribe the sheriff with cash instead of gold. That's okay. It's not that great, but that's okay. Or once per game, I can visit the sheriff office for free and gain triple the reward. Cross out 6 stars instead of 3. I would have loved the deputy badge for most of this game. I like this power better than the other one. Although, you know, what is it? 4 cash is 1 victory point and 2 gold is 1 victory point. So it kind of works out, especially if we're gonna basically becomes like going to, what is it? The church? I don't remember the name of, where is it? Becomes like going here. Yeah, the church. Once you just can like pay it off with this without actually having to go there. So that's actually pretty strong too, if you want to just kind of go crazy. This one's tough, but I don't know if there's any like ending decisions. I haven't like looked up to see how the legendary points work. I would like to think they did it so that you get a different ending depending if you do the red sash or if you do the cowboy or the deputy badge. But yeah, I think just based on the way that I've been playing, I'm gonna be a scoundrel and I'm gonna join the red sash gang. Plus, like, this guy hasn't been very nice to us, chasing us around, forcing us to do things, and it is the Wild West. I mean, why not, right? But I'm probably gonna regret it because we're gonna end up going to the Badlands a lot then, and we're probably going to fail a few times, and if we fail too many times, that's going to be rough on our final point. But if we succeed, then we'll get a high score, and if we fail, like, it's the biggest gamble, and I tend to gamble. So yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do. But getting 20 wanted is kind of rough. And what is it? Once per game we can bribe the sheriff. All right. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We're gonna try to make this work. All right, but we've made our decision. We're joining the gang. My heart, it goes against what my heart wants, but we're going with a brain decision because I want to get as many points as possible. So, all right, so we're gonna get started then. I think I've given myself everything. I am starting with 3 victory points. We are playing the Hold'em variant, which means that we lose 5 points. That's what we've kind of done in this area. If you haven't been watching, these 5 pink spots right there are just to remind me that I have to subtract 5 at the end of the game because it's something that I often forget how to do or that I need to do. And we're just going to get started. So we are going to, pack mule does nothing. So let's use that right now so that we remember to use that. And then these are the items that we have. We kind of covered them every game so far, but we're going to try to take advantage of all of it if we can. And then we also have 1 extra ability that we can use, which we have to remember to use because I am not always able to use it because sometimes you end up on this side where you don't get a special ability. So hopefully we can make good use of that. So we're going to give the sheriff a card, and then we are going to draw 2 cards for our Hold'em hand. Not the greatest Hold'em hand. And then we're going to draw 3 and we're going to get started with turn 1 of this Fliptown game. Our final, well, hopefully final. If we lose, it's not final. We'll have to play again. Oh, look at this. We can either get a pair or we can get a flush. So we're going to have to see what we want to do with our cards. So first things first, we could go to the Badland. We could just, we have the cards to, where is it? We already have these high value cards. We could just go straight there and gamble real hard real early and see how well it goes. I would have liked to maybe have purchased the gun. We will probably fail, but at least we can start just getting our wanted up right away because we do have to get the 20 wanted. So getting all these Badland spaces here, it's going to be worth doing. Whoops. So I might do that, or I can just go anywhere on the trail that I want. That's the other option that we have. I can go anywhere on the trail. I only have 2 golds, so my other options are turning this into a club and either peeking at the sheriff card or starting the gambling early. Actually, I couldn't even do that with what I have. I would need 3 gold to change the value here. The only other option would be to go to the hotel. So basically, I could go 7, jack or queen, and all these options are not the greatest for us. But I don't think I want to use my 2 gold right away. I do kind of want to take this for later because once we get our wanted up higher, we're going to have to hopefully gamble down. But really the decision I have to make is, do I want to get my wanted to 20 right away and then work on scaling it back? Or do I want to prep and try to get the pistol first and then slowly get it higher? But I think I'm just going to gamble. I think I'm just going to go straight to the Badlands. I think we're just going to pull the oh wait, yeah, but if we do it this way, I have to use the jack. Okay, well, I guess we're going for hearts. So I guess we'll just do it this way. We have a heart. 2 hearts is better than 1 heart, and jack is probably the better Hold'em card. But now the question is, do I want to do it this way or this way? And I think we're just going to go for it. I'm expecting to lose, but we're just going to go for it so we can get the 4 wanted. So let's just give ourselves the 4 wanted now. And we need to get to 20 wanted in order to win the game. So that's why we're doing it early. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be doing this. So then as a reminder, what do I need to do? I have to get the target is equal to or greater. So since I don't have a pistol, I need a queen or a king, which we already have 1 queen. We're using a queen for this, so that lowers our odds quite a bit. Well, let's see what we get. Boom, look at that. Why is this? This is shuffled. I mean, again, it's electronically shuffled when you recall everything, but yeah, I guess I'll take it. Although this was the makings of a good poker hand. But yeah, that means we succeed, which was unexpected. So that kind of gets us ahead kind of early here, because now we have 6 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 victory points right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which is probably the most amount of victory points I've ever had on the first turn of this game ever. So I'll take it. I imagine I will keep losing the rest, but yeah, what can I do? All right, so second hand, I have no hearts and no spades. So there goes my Badlands planning, but I do have 8 clubs. So I could maybe go get the gun now and maybe put that to good use. I would have to use 2 of my, well, let's see, I have an ace, a 7. With an ace, I could come here and get the ignore the wanted in the cemetery, but I don't even think I want to do that because we want the wanted. Although I wouldn't mind getting a pen and work from the mines. I feel like we're gonna need the diamonds. Or I could here, and I could just go straight to the Badlands again. Probably not the smartest idea to do it this way, but I could get 2 victory points for doing it. Or I could use my 2 gold that I have and change it to a 9 and grab this pistol, which I think is what I'm gonna do. I think that is what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna use, I gotta figure out what cards I'm gonna use then. So we're gonna keep, yeah, but if I do that, I lose the 7. Do I care? Do I care? I kind of care. I don't know why I care. It's probably better that I get the pistol early. We're gonna get the pistol early. We joined the red sash gang, so we have to do it this way. So we're gonna give ourselves the ace and hope we don't regret this decision. And then we are going to use, what am I looking to do? I'm looking to spend 2 gold. 1, 2. And we're going to go here. And we are going to go to this 9 space. And we're going to buy this pistol for 3. Because we're officially robbers now. This is what we do. So I do have to spend 3 money to do that. And then I get a free trail action. And what do I want to do in the trail? I probably want to grab this. And I think I'm going to grab this pan because we need to get our gold back. Getting the money would be a really good idea too, and just kind of jumping ahead to the money. But I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to get enough trail actions where I won't regret this decision later, but I may regret this decision later. All right, and then that's it. That's our second turn of the game. So 1, 2, 3, 3, a queen, and an 8. So 2 hearts and an 8, which kind of pairs with that if we need it to. I guess let's see what the town gives us first. We could get rid of our wanted, which we don't want to do, or we could go to the land office, which we don't want to do. So I think we are going to probably instead just go straight to the trail. And I think we'll do it like this. We'll put the 8 over here. So we have a pair, we have 3 hearts, and we'll use the queen as the value and the 3 as the heart. And then we got to decide what we want to do with our action. I do think I want to take this and get the free cemetery action so we can get an extra wanted. And then with that, we'll take another... We'll go up this way because we're going to want this free Badlands action, I think. Actually, I don't know. Both of these... Whoops. Both of these are pretty good for us. You know, I'll go down and grab this. I'll go with my gut. We're going to grab this. Get a little bit more gold. And we're going to get a wanted for that. That is it for our turn. So that was the end of turn 3. Wheelbarrow lets us once per game. I may substitute a reward and gain it. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I'm an idiot. We are going to rewind time once per game, double your cash gain in the Badlands. I'm definitely going to do that when I did the Badlands action before to get the additional 6, because there's no guarantee that I'm gonna succeed on anything higher than that. That's like the 3rd highest thing. I totally forgot I had this. You hate to see it, but you know, it's what happens. So we're just going to give ourselves 6 more monies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess this is where I probably should just remind myself the things that I can do. Once per game, I can burn a card and choose something else in the lineup. The lucky bullet lets me take the bonus action of something else in the town. Wheelbarrow lets me get another of a reward that I've already gotten instead of the one that I'm getting. I can bribe the sheriff. I can blast through the wall with an action. Lasso, I can pick something that I skip, which is important. I kind of almost forgot about that too. If I skip a lot, I can get a lot of money with Bucky. Okay, that's everything. All right. I needed that refresh because I did forget that I had that gun. Now again, I'll be sad if later on I do this king space and I succeed. I could have gotten a lot more money, but an extra 6 is pretty good. All right. So 1, 2, 3, we are on turn 4. All right, so we have another heart. Let's see what we can do with these cards first. I can just go to the mines and get another gold, or I can go to town. And what can I do with the town? I could start gambling. Gambling would give me victory points if I get 3 reds or 3 blacks. But then I could also maybe take a free mine action this way and do it that way. Maybe that's worth doing. I don't like gambling. We have the money to do it. It never really pays off, but I don't know if this pays off. What would be a good amount that this would have to hit? 6 victory points wise, this would be a good action. Or I hold on to my potential free action for like this spade. If I go down here, maybe. Oh, man, we're gonna make a dumb decision. We're gonna make a dumb decision. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go here. We're gonna use our wheelbarrow early. I'm gonna regret this. I know I'm gonna regret this. We're gonna use our wheelbarrow. What is that? Chapter 4. I meant to do this one. Probably this one. Yeah. Okay. Actually, the wheelbarrow is not the right one. It's the lucky bullets. So let's. All right, we're gonna have to do it like this. All right. Use up the mule. We used the gun. Using the lucky bullet. Forgotten the other side of this. It's the boots. Okay. There we go. All right, we're using the lucky bullet. Lucky bullet, it says once a game we can cross out a buildings bonus to get another bonus instead. So we're going to not get this bonus. We're going to cross it out. And then first, do we want to go red or black? Red or black? I think we're going to go red. Red or black? Red or black? You know what? Let's go black. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. All right, so that's gonna cost us 4 money. So let's see if we regret that later. I mean, we're probably gonna regret this later, but. And then for free action, we're gonna go here and we're just gonna start our path down. So which side is the Badlands? The Badlands is this side, so we wanna go this way. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna get another pen and work, get a lot of this gold, and then we're gonna get a gold right now. We actually have 1. And then, yeah, that's all we're doing, right? There's nothing else that we do. So this card's coming over here. So we're pretty close to a flush if we can get another heart. Yeah, so let's see for our next turn. I don't think I forgot to do anything. All right, that was just an ad for playingcards.io, which is what I'm using for the card top. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, we got the hearts. Another heart. Okay, I was gonna yell at myself if we got 3 reds and I just gambled on 3 blacks. All right, so what can we do here? We can go to town we can get the other gun. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna give ourselves this 2 because we're not anywhere near a straight 7, 8, 9. Yeah, but we got the flush. And then if we go to the town with this setup, we get to go back here. We can buy the rifle without having to spend any golds, which gives us +4 to all our Badlands actions, which is hopefully going to come into play at some point. Whether this is again a good idea or a bad idea, probably a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need to figure out what we want to do with the rest of our turn here. Well, that's all we're doing with our turn. We don't get a bonus when we do that. All right, so let's finish up our turn. So first things first, we're going to resolve our poker hand. So we have the flush, which is good. So we are going to circle all this. We got all the hearts, which means we're going to get 6 monies and 5 victory points from that, which is pretty darn good. That means we've paid for our deficit and then got some more money on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Then next, I think we pen and work, right? Is that what's next? Pen and work. We got 3 golds, so we're just going to give ourselves 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. And then now comes the hard part, the sheriff card. We have only 5 wanted, and we need to get 20 wanted before the end of this game. We do have that new card, the red sash, that we can pay off the sheriff with money instead of gold if we would want to. Or we'd have to pay... All right, let's see. Do I have it? Yeah, I do have it. So we have 5 wanted. I'd either have to pay 10, which we have. We have the 10. Or I could pay 5 right now with the card. I don't have enough gold to pay him off. Or I gamble. And basically, if I gamble, if it's a... What is it? A 4? It's ace, 2, 3, or 4. I get arrested and have to pay the 10 monies. If it's a 5 or higher... What is it? Equal to or greater? I always forget. Yeah, equal to or greater. I don't get arrested. And based on how this one's going to go and how often I'm going to have to go to the Badlands, I think I have to gamble, and I think I'm not going to bribe them or anything. I think we're just going to risk it, and if I get arrested, I'll have to pay the 10 monies and feel sad. So let's see what we get. Sheriff card is a 5. All right, so we do not get arrested. So that works out to our favor. So we are, what, 2 for 2 on gambles. Okay, we'll take it. So we'll start the next round. We'll do one more shuffle. Give one to the sheriff. We'll give ourselves a hand, an ace, and a jack. Not the same suit, unfortunately. We would have loved to have the same suit there. And then now we are going to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Black, black, not black. I thought our gamble would pay off with 2 victory points, but it did not. All right, so none of these suits help us, or none of these values help us. A heart could help us with a flush. We do have a spade, a club, and a heart. So I think we're just going to do it like this. We'll just go to the Badlands for the 4 space. And actually, is that what we want to do? No, I think that's not what we're going to do, actually. I think we're going to do the opposites. I think we're going to go to the cemetery and try to make some stuff happen. So we're going to go 4 and use the 8. That's going to get us to go to the town. We'll be able to go here, get a free cemetery action, and we can get some victory points right now from this. And we're just going to buy this plot of land out for 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to cost us 6 monies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5 money now. So we're gonna have to make some more money soon. But that does let us go here, and we are gonna take this action, get a free town action, and with that we can go anywhere in the town. And I think to start with, we are going to. So I want to take this, but I only have 4 gold, so I'm not gonna get a lot of points from that. So I already have both the guns. I could come up here and take like another cemetery action. Oh, I have to give myself the wanted. Cannot forget to not give myself the wanted from the cemetery action. Get one more cemetery action this way. But I think I'm going to go here. I think I'm just going to get this taken over. We'll spend the 2 monies and we'll just pull the band-aid off the king space and see how well we do. Can we go 2 for 2? Sorry, I gotta pay for it first, which is what, this one? 2 monies. So I will get a free Badlands action. So do I want to go here? Do I want to go here? My logic here so far is that I've only seen 1 jack and come out. So right now, like the most kings, queens, jacks, 10s, what is it? I get +4, so what is it? I need 9, 10, jack, queen, king. I think I survive on a 9. 9 + 4 is what? 13, right? 9, 10, jack, queen, king, right? 10, jack, queen, king. I think with a rifle in the Badlands, if I pull a 9, yeah, 10, jack, queen, king, I get +4 to the value. So 9 or better gets me a success in the Badlands right now with the rifle. So I think we pull the band-aid off, go with probability's sake, and hope that this is gonna work out in my favor. All right, so king, I'm gonna get 4 wanted right away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10? Yeah, 10. So we need another. Actually, this is actually harder than I thought it was going to be honest. We're going to need a lot of money because I think we're going to get arrested, or we're going to lose a lot of victory points. Maybe we get arrested early and just lose the victory points. I don't know. I don't know how we do this, but we're pulling off the band-aid early, and it's going to be either 8 victory points and 10 money, which then if I succeed, I'll be sad I didn't use the gun, or I fail, which is, you know, the more expected outcome here. So let's see what happens. A 10, that's good. 10 plus 4 is Jack, Queen, King, and then I don't know, rolls over to Ace, I guess. But that's gonna mean that we succeed, which was again maybe expected with the rifle. I don't know. I feel like I usually have bad luck with it. So what is that? We said 8 victory points and 10 monies. So puts us on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I could have had an extra, what, 4 money. Could have had an extra 4 money had I saved the gun for now. But that is okay. Then 8 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we did forget a rule. I totally forgot about this rule. We could probably figure this out though. Any turn that I did not get wanted, I was supposed to lose a victory point. If you chose the red sash, you did not gain any wanted. So I gotta redo my mental space here. I feel like the first turn I went here, right, and gambled and got some wanted. I think I got wanted on 1, 2, 3, 4 of my 6 turns. So I should have lost the 2 victory points. So we'll do it like this. 1, 2. I believe that is the case. I will have to rewind the tape and find out if that's the case. But I got 2 wanted from 2 separate cemetery visits. From this one and from this one. I don't remember how I got up here though. I got here from this action, right? No, I took this action. How did I get up there? It was from buying the pistol the first time, I think. Or maybe I just took hard action. Yeah, I think 2 of the turns I didn't get wanted. So I lost 2 victory points. Maybe 3. If in the end, if it's like a 1 point difference, I'll have to go look at my recordings and figure it out. But yeah, I definitely got wanted this turn, so I don't have to worry about it. All right, so 2 of the 3 big ones are done, and we have a heart, and that's it for now. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go 1 black, got another black. Look at that, 2 victory points. We haven't really succeeded in our gambles yet, but we got some of the payoff for it, so we'll take it. 1, 2. All right, let's look at our cards now though. Well, interestingly enough, I got the king, so I could just use some gold and get the jack over with. That could be worth it. Or I can go to the 2, the 5, the 2, the king, or the 5 space in town. So let's see. The 2, I could gamble on the reds. Kind of a waste of an action based on my situation. I could come down here, get the other spade action. Just use all my gold to get 4 victory points. Or I can do this one, get another gold pan, which might not be the worst thing in the world to do. I think we're going to do that actually. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We get the bandana, but we don't want the bandana right now. Okay, so we are going to go to town with the 5. None of these values help us. Actually, a king kind of helps. We have ace, king, jack. So if we get a queen and a 10, we can get a straight. But yeah, we're going to go to town. Then what are we going to do? Yeah, we're going here. Then we are taking what, this, and this. So we need to pen and work again. A victory point. Cost us a little bit more money, which we might regret later, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to go to the trail. Get a wanted here. Maybe we just get this last action. Get the wanted. We need 20. Okay, we have a couple options here. We can skip over all this and get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 money, and we'll have a lot of money. And we can get 3 more wanted straight from this action, but then we lose our bonus actions. Or we take this action, whoops, and we use the lasso. Either grab this for a wanted, or how can we get to 20 wanted and then lose the wanted? We're going to end up losing 6 victory points, I think, no matter what we do, unless we spend a lot of money. Get 1 wanted here. I can get 4 more from there. That puts us at 15. But then I need to take 2 more Badlands actions. Yeah, so we're going to do it this way, I guess. We're going to get the money. So Badlands action and then money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to go to the Badlands and we're going to take our check action. 4 wanted right away. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then eventually 3 more money and 8 more victory points. Will we go 3 for 3 today with the rifle? A 5. A 5 plus 4 is a 9, so we fail on this one. So we do not get any of that. Actually, no, we get half the victory points, don't we? I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, so we don't get this, but we get half those victory points. I don't know why I forgot about the half victory points. I almost made that harder on myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got all the wanted though. All right, so didn't go as planned, but it's still going. All right, next turn we are on turn 6, 7, 7. Red, black, black. Okay, was this the card that I pulled? No, was this the one that I pulled, right? Yeah. I was almost curious if I would have gotten another 2 victory points, but we did not. Anyway, we have the queen potentially for a straight if we use the queen, and then we have a diamond and a spade action here that we can use. Maybe we take the diamond with the 6 and kind of go down the middle, get a free trail action and see if we can do something with that. Maybe just take this wanted level or maybe this wanted level. Just try to get up there real quick, because that will put us at 16. Well, we can't get 4 from anything. 3, if we take this, we could. Oh yeah, we had to use the horse up too. Sorry. Or the lasso. Kind of forgot to do that as well. Let's use the lasso. So that's gone. So yeah, if we go here, we can get this, or yeah, we could spend gold to go back to the Badlands. I don't think we want to do. Or we can just go to the Badlands with a 7, and that would give us 2 wanted. So if we go with a 7, actually we can increase it up once and do it that way. Maybe that's the better way to do it. I don't know. I don't know if that's the better way to do it. Yeah. 3 wanted, I think, is worth it. Yeah, I think we have to go kind of aggressive here. So the choices are to use our gold 1 time. So we're if with a 6, right? We have a 6. Hold on. Yeah. We either go. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do it this way. We're gonna go to the. We'll use 1 gold to make this an 8. We'll take the queen. This way we can hope to get a 10, and we'll turn this into an 8 with a gold. I think that's our plan here. And then we're gonna go to the Badlands. Oh yeah, oh man, we get a free, we had a free trail action too that we forgot to use. Gotta go back and get our free trail action too. Would that have changed anything? Probably not, but yeah, this, we totally forgot to do this last turn. So before, I mean, I guess I'm seeing cards now, so it is a little bit of cheating, but it doesn't change that much, I don't think. Probably would have just taken this, honestly. Well, changes a little bit, I think, but not too much. I think what we would have done is so we take this 4 victory points and a wanted. That puts us 14. It would put us at 15, but that doesn't really change our situation. 16, 17, 18. No, I think we would have done this. I think we would have just gone to here. And I think we probably would have used the horse now too, because we're probably not going to skip over too much of this for the rest of the game. So we would use the horse. You just get 4 more money and then get a free town action. So let's give ourselves the 4 more money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to town and figure out what we would do with our free town action. It would probably be really smart to just go here or here, or we come here and get prepped for a free spade action. Rough. do this, we can get some extra money and a victory point. And I have to remember too, if I don't get wanted, I have to take away victory point. Did I forget to do that again? No. Last turn I definitely got wanted, so I think we're good. But I do have to remember, so far this turn, I've not got wanted yet, but I probably will once I take my action. I think this is the smarter play. This could be worth an additional 7 victory points later. But this could be worth some victory points too. We're gonna do this. This is all bad, but yeah, we're gonna do it this way. I feel like this is the better play based on my current situation. Yeah. We'll have this, or you know what? No, we're not gonna do this. We are gonna do this. We're gonna go here and we're gonna buy up this plot for 6 and 5 victory points. So we lose 6 money and we get 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna lose 6 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so back to our turn. We were going to go to the Badlands. I think we already crossed off our golds, turning this into an 8. Hopefully I crossed off my gold. I'm pretty sure I did. We get 3 victory points, or 3 wanted. 1, 2, 3, which means we just need to go to the Badlands one more time to get to our 20, and then we can start trying to remove it. We just have to hope we get spades next turn. That's really where we're at right now. And then we have to draw a card. And what do we need? We need an 8. So we need 4 or better, I believe. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we need a 4 or better to succeed here. So let's go up here. We got a 7, so we succeed. So we're going to get 6 victory points and 2 money for that. So 1, 2, and then 6 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Long turn because we forgot to use a bonus. Again, kind of cheaty because I saw the cards first, but it's fine. I don't think I would have taken my turn any differently. Hopefully not. We are on the 9th turn. 3 reds. We did not gamble on 3 reds. We did get a 10 though, so we're not even going to think about it. And we're going to figure out what we can do with our stuff here. We can either go to the mines or go to the mines. Not really too much we can do. Or we can go to the cemetery. The cemetery can guarantee us a path to getting the wanted that we want. But so can the mines. I guess let's go to the mines. We'll go here. We'll get a hammer. We'll get a gold. Not the greatest turn. And then be more. Okay. So we already have our straight, so we don't really care what we do. We did not get what we were hoping for. So we're going to do it this way. Sorry for the coughing. We are going to give ourselves this. We're going to go to the mines again, and we're going to get a free spades action. Whoops. And we're going to get our last 3 wanted just to get it over with. So we're going to go here. We're going to get a gold. And then, what do I do? Yeah, I go to the spades. Sorry. I can choose anything. I might as well go for broke. Maybe get some extra money out of it. So we're going to need a, what, 7 or better? 7, no, 6 or better. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 or better. Yeah, 6 or better. But I immediately get the 3 wanted. So let's start with that. We're going to go down here. 1, 2, 3. So we're officially at 20 wanted right now, which means that we are going to finish our aim of the game. If you chose the red sash, have 20 or more wanted at any point during the game. Crossed off wanted does not count towards this total. So I have it at this point in the game. So now I can start getting rid of it and still succeed. And then I got to draw my card. We get a 9. So a 9 plus 4 is more than enough. So that's good. So we were succeeded 4 out of 5 times. That's not bad. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 monies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. And that is the 10th turn, the final turn of round 2. So these guys are going to go away. So I'm getting arrested for sure. Now, the one thing I'm not 100% sure because I haven't had to deal with this, I'm pretty sure I can bribe. Okay, yeah. I could bribe. So I could pay 20 golds or reveal the sheriff card. Or I could pay him in money. And right now, how much money is worth what? So 20 money is worth 5 victory points. So yeah, I can just bribe him now. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use, well, we're going to do our poker hand first. Sorry, we got to go through the steps. So our poker hand is a straight, right? Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. So let's take care of that. So we have a ace, king, queen, jack, 10, which is going to be 5 money and 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we're going to pan and work. So we're going to get 2 more monies. And then we're going to get 4 more gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to bribe the sheriff. We're not even going to reveal his card. And we're going to do that with money. And we're going to use the red sash to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 money. It's a lot of money gone. Also kind of interesting that story-wise, I was offered to be the sheriff, or I was, offered to go with the Red Sash gang, and now the Red Sash gang is bribing that same sheriff, unless it's a different sheriff, I don't know. But if I understand this correctly, and I think I do, I can bribe first or reveal the sheriff card, and then, if I get arrested, then I have to pay with stars. But since I'm not revealing the card, I don't have to worry about it. Although I'm curious what the card would have been. Yeah, so we would have gotten arrested anyway. So, all right. So we are now on the final round, last 5 turns of the game. So round 11. Whoops, what did I just do here? Okay, so we have 2 diamonds. 1, 2, 3. Can we get 3 black cards? That would be great. 1, 2. Oh, our gamble is paying off, although this does not help our poker hand. So, well, I guess the 5 could potentially help our poker hand, but it does not help our goal of getting a straight flush or royal flush. Actually, the 8s help for a straight too, just not a straight flush. Anyway, we're gonna get 3 victory points for that because we gambled on black. And then we got to figure out what we want to do with our cards here. We probably are just going to go to the Badlands, and we'll probably do it like this. Actually, we'll do it like this. We'll give ourselves a pair. Actually, what's better? Full house is better, right? Let's do it like this. Straight's probably gonna be easier, maybe, I don't know. But for some reason, this is what I'm feeling. So we are actually, maybe we do it this way. Actually, we have to lose 2 victory points too. No. Yeah, we have to lose 1 victory point. We totally forgot about it. When I did this, I did not get any wanted. So I'm going to lose a victory point for that. And then the next turn I got wanted. The next turn is when I came here and then chained into that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure 3 of my 10 turns I did not get wanted. Now this turn, I just realized I can go to the town and finish this without having to spend any gold. So we're probably going to do that. We're just going to go 8 and 8, and I do have to try to get my wanted down too. So as much as I want to go to the Badlands and arrest people, although no, this is stupid. We're going to the Badlands. Sorry. 8 and 8. We're going to use 1 gold to make this a 9. This is obviously the right answer. So let's spend our gold. Boom, spend a gold. And the reason why this is the right answer, because we're gonna get a free club action for doing this. So 3 wanted, 6 and 4. So let's give ourselves the 3 wanted. Then we got to figure out how to get our wanted down as fast as possible. Because yeah, we are definitely gonna get arrested. And oh yeah, I've also used up my dash. I only have the dynamite left and the tinderbox and the wheelbarrow. We didn't use the wheelbarrow yet actually either, which is kind of interesting. So I thought I would be using it a different way, but all right. Okay. So what did I say I was doing? Yeah. So I was going here. I have to pull a card and I need a 5 or better. We got an ace. So we actually fail this one, which is unfortunate. So we do get 3 victory points instead of 6. 1, 2, 3, but we get no money, and we took the wanted. So let's remind ourselves that we failed. So we failed 2 out of 6 of these, but now we get this reaction, and now we're going to go here and we are going to buy this last plot, and that's going to give us 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 victory points. And we also still have a free special action too. So yeah, I think this is a first for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'm going to have to pause it for a second, and I'm going to have to fix this one. There we go. I had to add a new row for victory points, which feels like a good sign if I have to do that. So yeah. Did I pay? I don't think I paid. So we got to get rid of some monies here too. We got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And that's it. That's all we get for the turn. So I think that was the smart play. We got 4 more turns left. This is turn 12. What am I doing? I'm giving myself way too many cards. All right. Unfortunately, I do not get any more victory points from the gamble. Now I'm getting the cards for the straight 9, 6, 7, 5. So I feel like if I gave myself the 8, I'd be in better shape. But there is a diamond for a flush, but potentially a straight flush. So let's see what we can do with this. Jack and a 6. Jack and a 6. Okay, this I think is just what we're going to do. We're going to go here. Whoops. Use the Jack of clubs with the 6, get a victory point. And then we're going to spend 8 money to get rid of 8 wanted. That's what we're going to do. I think we're at that point now where we try to get rid of our wanted. Although, weirdly enough, I'm pretty low on money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this could be all for naught, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might have to do something to get some money here. I do have a free action that I can use at any given time. And I could go to the Badlands, get some money, and then spend that money. Or maybe I just go to the graveyard and get 4 money here. I don't really have a lot of actions left to get money. Didn't realize money would be such a problem, but I still also can go up here and get rid of wanted that way. So I can get rid of 10 more wanted pretty easily if I need to. So I'm not going to worry about it yet. So those are those cards. Not a we get a diamond for a flush, not a straight flush. All right, so 3, 7. Did I get wanted? I did not get wanted. I have to remember I have to lose victory points every time I don't get wanted. So I don't think I got wanted last turn because I just went straight here. The turn before that I did. So we lost another victory point there. But here, if we just go, I can just go straight here and get some more victory points. Doesn't get rid of my wanted though. I could pay 2 golds to turn this into a club, and I can get rid of 4 more wanted by going here. Maybe that's the smarter play. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to clubs, not go to clubs. We're gonna use 2 golds to turn this into clubs, and we're gonna go here. We'll grab this 1, and we'll just get 4 victory points, or we'll get 1 victory point. We'll lose a victory point as well doing this, but we'll get rid of 4 wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got to get rid of a victory point because we're not getting a wanted this turn. And we're just going to play it safe. 1 more diamond for a flush. No flush here, and also not the cards that I wanted. Although I have this tinderbox, once per game, burn, discard 1 card in the lineup and draw 2 new cards. Although I do have a king, I do have a heart, so I think maybe we just use these cards, and I can worry about getting my last diamond on the last set. Yeah, I think we do that. 10 queen, 10, 9. Yeah, let's hope we get the diamond on the next one, or we can burn it on the next one. And the reason why we're going to do this is we can then do the following. We can do a kind of a combo turn here. We can, oh wait, we can't do that in that order though, can we? Darn it. All right, I think we just do it this way. I wish I didn't use the lasso. All right, this is going to be a weird way of doing it. I don't really know if this is actually a benefit. If I turned that king into a diamond, I could get a free lasso, come up here, then I can still use this to potentially go down here and then get this building, and then maybe get the mine. We only have 1 more turn left, so actually I don't think we're gonna be able to get the the building bonus points or the Badlands bonus points. So yeah, I think we just get the, yeah, we just go with our original plan. We'll get this, whoops. We're just gonna get our wanted down. That's what we're gonna do. And then hope we don't get arrested. This one, lose our wanted down to 6, down 6. Where is it? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are at 5 wanted still, which is not too bad. We could probably gamble 5 wanted and not get arrested, hopefully. Or we could just pay the gold. We might be at a point where we might want to pay the golds. But I do lose a victory point when I do that because I did not get wanted again. So there we go. All right. Last round. Don't know what we're going to get. We're hoping for at least a diamond or all blacks. Okay, we got a diamond. We almost got a straight flush, but we didn't get a straight flush. We did get a flush though. Right? Diamond, 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 diamond. Okay. So what can we do with this last hand? I don't know. I don't know what we do with this last hand, to be honest. Maybe I use this to draw some new cards. I think I want to get to the town and just get rid of some more wanted. I think that's the play. Can't really use this to go to the trail. I don't think I want to get more wanted by going to the Badlands. Even though I probably would succeed at get more wanted, I just don't want to get arrested. So what are we going to do? How does this work? Once per game, burn 1 card in the lineup and draw 2 new cards. So I think we're going to get rid of the ace. And I guess I could hold on to the 10 actually and see what I draw. We'll burn this first. Draw 2 new ones. 2 and a jack. Okay, perfect. So we'll keep this. We'll get rid of the 6. Burn 1 and draw 2 new ones, right? Choosing to keep 1 and 1 to discard. Okay, yeah, I did that right, I believe. All right, so this is kind of the outcome that I think we want, because that's going to let us go down here. We can get this jack. Whoops. We can get this jack, and we'll get a free mine action. Maybe we can do something interesting with, and then we can peek at the sheriff card. Let's peek at that sheriff card. It is a 4, so we're going to get rid of. We're going to get rid of 2 wanted, so we don't have to worry about the wanted. 1, 2. So we're at 3 wanted, and then I get a free mine action, and I think with the free mine action, we're just going to take this because this is worth. Actually, this is worth 4 victory. Well, we can't actually get. This is worth 4 victory points if we go down here, or we can get 5 victory points if we go here. We can get 6 victory points if we go here, and then also maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this action. Whoops, why do I have that always selected? We're going to take this action and get a gold. And then we are going to go to town for free, and we're going to take the free Badlands action and this one, and we're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold for 7 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold. Wait, no, what am I doing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just gave myself 7 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 victory points is what I meant to do. And then we're going to go to the Badlands, and we're going to do this. We're going to get 1 wanted, and we're guaranteed to get this because we have the rifle. So whatever we draw, we're going to get this. This is going to give us a wanted back, but that prevents us from losing a victory point, because every turn that we get a wanted, we don't lose a victory point. And then we're guaranteed to get 2 more victory points, and then also 3 more monies, which will be another victory point at the end of the game. I think that's the best usage of what I had left. Maybe could have done that a little bit better, but don't really know. Probably not. I think that was the best I was going to be able to do. And then also I still have this free stranger action, which I guess I can use now too. What do I do with my stranger action? Just realized I then probably could have gotten some more victory points going down this way, but then I would have gotten more wanted. I could take this, you can get a free mine action, but then I get 1 more wanted, and I can't lose the wanted. I can't take a Badlands action because I get wanted, so I gotta take something that won't give me wanted. I have 5 monies. Probably have to take another town action is probably what I need to do. I think the best town action I can do is just this one. Yeah, we're just gonna go here, take a free town action, and spend 2 money, which I don't know. I think I'm just getting, I don't know. I think I'm getting more victory points out of this, but yeah, and that's it. That's all my actions, and that was my free stranger action that I once again almost forgot to take, but now we took it. All right, so final game. Let's see how we did. Feels weird that we didn't use the dynamite again. I probably could have made it happen and probably could have got some more points, but I don't really know. The fact that the robbery was over here and the buildings were over here, maybe could have gone like the trail way and got points that way, but then I would have had to get rid of all this wanted, and we knew we had a 4 for the sheriff, so I don't know. I don't think I could have made it work any other way. So let's finish the game. First, we resolve our poker hand. We have a flush again, and it's a diamond flush this time, which is going to give us another 6 money and 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we've got a lot of victory points showing here. Then that's each turn. Okay, so now we just calculate. No, we have to pen and work. Sorry, totally forgot about penning and working. So we're gonna get 2 more monies and then 4 gold. And then the sheriff tries to arrest us, and we already know that he's a 4 and we have a 4, so we don't get arrested. All right, now we calculate everything. So money wise, we have 1, 2, 3 points, and then gold wise we have another 2 points, and then star wise we have 7 from the hotel. That's the only passive one we got because we didn't get any from the mines. And then from the actual game itself, assuming that we didn't make any mistakes with, you know, the losing the victory point thing, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 79. Oh no. Thought I would have more victory points than I do. Am I forgetting something? Did I forget something? Well, this is going to be closer than I thought, to be honest. I really thought I was scoring higher, but I guess I'm so used to scoring like points from this. Would be interesting. So assuming that I didn't mess up this part, where is it? Assuming I didn't cheat anywhere and that I actually lost 6 of my 15 turns, you know, this is going to be very close. But anyway, let's do the math. It's going to be 12 plus 79. So what is that? 91. And I needed a 90 exactly to win. So I'm probably not going to pause and go look up the entire video to make sure I did it right. But I would have had to mess up the losing of the victory points in 2 different rounds in order to mess up this final score. And also, let's double check. So I need a 90 plus. So yeah, I mean, there's also a chance I cheated somewhere else or made a mistake somewhere else. So Kumagoro is going to tell me, hey, Whack, you screwed up here, you screwed up there, you took 1 extra action, you didn't give yourself an action, you forgot to do this. It's either going to go in my favor or it's going to be like, oh man, I really only got an 87. But you know what? This is the beauty of solo gaming. If I was playing by myself, no one would know. I would think I had a 91. I probably wouldn't even have second guessed that I messed up my score. So we're going to go with it. We're going to give myself the final 2 legendary points. So let's calculate the total and then let's read what happens at the end of this story. So we look here. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then a final 20 legendary points. And we're going to open up. I got to open it up. Sorry. I thought I had this ready to go. I got to scroll. I think I have it here. Correct? Where? This one. There we go. So read at the end of the campaign if you earned 20 to 24 legendary points. So this is the best ending you can get apparently, because there's only 3 endings. I thought maybe they would give you different endings based on if you chose the sheriff or not, but it does not seem like you do. But this is the ending. You have journeyed far to get here, traversing rugged terrain and facing adversity every step of the way. Through the trials of dust storms and the loneliness on the open range, you never lost sight of your goal to flourish here in the desert. It wasn't easy. It took endless days of exploring, robbing, riding, and mining to get to this point, but now you're nothing short of a living legend. You draw admiration in every town and command respect in every saloon. Like a prospector discovering a vein of precious metal, you finally found the true riches of the West, prosperity earned through hard work, a quick draw, and maybe a little luck. Yes, stranger, you've struck gold out here, not just in the earth, but within yourself. And then there's a little special thanks. So it would have been 0 to 12 or 13 to 19. Seems like this one's not too bad too. But yeah, that is the Lone Gun Fliptown. Just in time for the new campaign to finish up. I don't know, like 2 weeks. So not the new camp, well, the sequel, what's it called? The expansion to Fliptown, which does not have a solo campaign as far as I'm aware. So if they do a solo campaign for that, I will likely play it. But yeah, it's been a long one. And again, most of the time I'm playing these at like 3 in the morning. So I apologize again. That's also probably why I make a lot of mental mistakes. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you. It's been a long journey. I still technically can play through all the Cowbot combinations that you see above me. I don't know if I succeeded in any other achievements. Do not have any gold, no. Have at least 7 in total. Have no wanted, nope. Still don't think I've finished the remaining achievements that are left. Anyway, as always, if you enjoyed this content, please give a like or especially a follow. Like I said, I'm trying to get above 300 subscribers so that I can try to get to 500 subscribers. And if you want to see more out of me, just leave a comment. I have a Discord, comment on these videos. And then finally, because we need to do it, I also have to give away one last copy of Fliptown. So if you are interested in a free copy, let's see, do it this way. Just leave a comment with the hashtag. Why are you not working? Just leave a comment with the hashtag 300 because that is my current subscriber goal. And hopefully, oh wait, you know what? There you go. Leave a comment with the hashtag 300. And then next time I record a video, I will, well, next time I record a board game video, I will check the comments, run a raffle, and give away my last copy of Fliptown, the P&P version of it. So if you want to play this on your own, you can print a copy or play it digitally. You just need a deck of cards. It's a great game. Obviously, I've played it a lot. Probably my most played solo game of the year, I think. I'd have to go check the numbers, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's my most played game of the year, but I do think it's my most played solo game of the year. I've still not played this. I think I've played it multiplayer once, actually. So never mind. Yeah, I have played it multiplayer once. Very vague memory of playing it once now. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to go to bed. And if there's something else you want to see me play, let me know. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.